Hey, everybody. Welcome back
hey.
to
Hello.
another session of the Compass Bros. We have all the homies here tonight. This is the Catholic Cutthroats. They just got whooped by yours truly, group down here, the wonderful and fabulous group. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves and tell us who we are playing, starting with Alexandria.
Okay. My name is Night Fury, and I'm playing Alexandria, a Simic Scientist Barbarian Shifter.
Woo woo!
Woo!
Welcome.
Nice clap.
All right.
I love how Raijin's character moves.
That's all we're gonna be able to think about for the rest of the game now.
Oh no.
All right, who's
Uh,
next?
Hey, I'm Moonfern playing the Haragon Druid Moon, and yeah, welcome back, guys.
Woo
Woo!
woo!
Don't forget
Yeah.
the thing.
At last, I like that little last second woo at the end of it.
They're late to the party.
They're us. They're very much us.
All right.
Right. Well then, you keep the ball rolling. Hi guys, I'm Hero, playing your friendly neighborhood Raijin, Dragonborn cleric.
Sorry, guys. If these the applauses sound a little bit more exciting than the previous, it's not because there's no correlation between how I feel for each and every one of you. It's literally random buttons.
That's funny.
Just like throw that out there.
She likes me better.
It's like, wow, that cheer was great. How come I didn't get that one?
Yeah, why didn't I?
Ooh.
Yeah, I know. Playing favorites.
And best for last, I'm Etma, playing Thorn, the halfling fighter.
Woo!
Whoa, dang.
Oh
They,
man,
cra-
yeah,
they,
you-
they love me.
Wait,
They love
wait, are we
me.
sure that Theo's not playing favorites? Are we sure?
All right. And then your DM for tonight is Spio. Oh,
Oh
Hey,
no.
yo!
dang it. What
That ain't right.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
get Frank on y'all, man. Just careful.
All right. Enough of the soundboard action tonight.
Just like I have to, but
Okay.
stick.
So, last session, I believe we started off in the woods where my music stops playing, but more importantly, you guys found yourselves a little ways into the Silent Forest where you were kind of taken by the Blackfoots that kind of patrol and roam the outskirts of the base. You guys begin to get into a little tussle and ended up receiving some sort of contact from the organization, revealing that they have been waiting for you. They escorted you into the base itself to where you guys found Thorn and met up again there. Raijin was basically initiated, geared up, basically cycled through entry into the organization. You got your gear, you got 8 different immunizations. You got your access card. You are now our official member of the Blackfoots under Thorn's, I guess, supervision, we'll say.
Gold Squad.
Yeah. The Cold Squad or the Gold Squad?
The Gold Squad.
The Gold Squad. Okay.
We need extra sweaters.
Mm.
Extra sweater.
Yeah. That's
Is that in relation to the Golden Goose Inn, or am I just slow on the trigger here?
It's just a happy coincidence.
Okay, perfect.
we'll be the golden geese.
Look, guys, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't forgotten about Priscilla. We're gonna have to revisit that. Thanks a lot, Moon.
There I go.
You guys came across a mission board, and decided to look at some potential jobs to make some money before you make your journey south down into the Edgecry Forest. Yes, Bart needs closure for sure. Poor Bart. There's not enough money trees in the world that will fill that void, which is Bart's heart. And I'll just leave it there.
Justice
So-
for art.
So I believe you guys chose a type of courier mission to Mjolnir's Fall, if I'm not mistaken. And you guys headed out into the woods because you knew that Captain Rose was going to wait for you for a little bit to see if you needed a ride elsewhere before taking off. You guys headed directly south through the Silent Forest to get to the Erebus Badlands little threshold there that meets the forest, because one of the other missions was to take care of some potential raiders directly south to where there was a kind of abandoned ship, and nothing was there besides your friendly critter buddy Frank, which I have a little image here that I'll post. Frank is just like everybody else in this party, just being chilling.
Wait, when did we make him a hat?
He found one. Moon did.
Nice.
Moon had like a little like dried out mushroom cap.
Yeah, it's like his summer hat. He had it in his
Popped it
backpack.
on his head.
Yeah, just in case.
Yeah, yeah, Frank, he's looking solid. I believe Moon mentioned about maybe crafting him some armor, since Frank doesn't really have that much protection. There's even potential for battling in the future. We did discuss potentially finding ways to level Frank up, so we're looking into potential like Pokemon type battles. Stay tuned.
This is so ridiculous.
It's just a thought, random thought.
Great.
As you as you guys pick up Frank and you head west and notice a descending airship that you had seen previously kind of chasing you guys on your way towards the Silent Forest originally, began to descend over where you believed Captain Rose had docked her ship at, and you guys finally approached to the ship and noticed that they were already unloading crates and trying to make off with Captain Rose's supplies. And she was tied up by the crates. You guys ran up, beat the snot out of them. One tried to run away and got sniped and fell off of the rope ladder. I'm trying to remember who hit the person. It was Moon. You shot him with a cannon, right?
Yeah.
Did you got a nat 20 or something on your?
I did.
Moon got a nat 20. I
It was
guess
really
on their
cool.
on their loading on the cannonball and the aiming, and they just straight up blasted the side of the ship, and the last orc that was trying to get away, like freaking Bane, just flying away on a rope ladder of the ascending orcish airship, was just completely decimated, and they just saw this orc falling down from like 30 feet in the air as they had like ship wreckage splintered that impaled them previously. So you guys find yourself here just on the edge of the desert and the forest where Captain Rose has landed the Compass Rose here, with a few unconscious orcs kind of mumbling and beginning to wake up. Let me turn down this exciting music and put something on a little bit more appropriate. All right. What would you guys like to do?
Mm,
I'm pulling out pricklies. Still, blink, blink from my hugs. That really smarts.
Where's the body of Poke?
The body of Poke?
Yeah. Is he
He was
everywhere?
sliced in half, like up here.
Yeah, you do see two separate halves. You see like a
dang.
little dome piece with two little legs sticking up, like over here on one side. And you see the top half, little stubby arms. And you walk up and he kind of opens his eyes up at you.
Oh.
He's like, is he like bleeding out like cactus water out of his like?
I mean,
How's that work?
there's some cactus water. You can tell that the ground, like just next to him, is a little bit saturated.
Can we mend him?
What would you like to do to try to mend him? I did say before the session, just remember that they are more than anything a plant. So,
Give him water and more. I just hear the dog.
Sorry, guys.
Can we druid craft them together?
what are you trying to druidcraft?
Poke. That way he blossoms and heals from the slices.
As you hold out your hands, you guys see the sort of glowing green energy kind of pulses from Moon's fingertips. Some of the sand and little grass leaves come flying in around and circulates around Poke's body. And you notice that the clean slice begins to slowly like push out and kind of form into like this like a more cactus form. It looks like it begins to sort of slowly regenerate itself as little strands of fiber begin to stretch across one another, and then you see two little legs poke out. A lot shorter than before. It's almost like a little baby version of Poke, if Poke wasn't a baby version already. I guess it's pretty much like Groot. Yeah. And he looks up at you and hugs you directly around the face.
Oh,
You take
I
3
love-
points of piercing damage, and he just gives you a big smile.
No.
yeah.
Actually, that's 2 points because it's -1.
It's gotta hurt. I put him down. It's okay, buddy.
It is one of those "it hurts so good" moments.
Well, let's go talk to your buddies over here. And I kind of just like wave to him. Come on.
Did I have an individual picture of... Oh, yeah, I did. This is Poke. He is of the Cactian race. So go ahead and just put Poke.
Look at that smile.
Aww. So cute.
So at this point, Poke is just like a little circular ball.
Aww.
He's like a very like
Yeah.
starter little cactus plant. The
I
little things that
imagine
poke
he-
out are just roots, essentially, at this
flowers.
point. Yeah. So this is yours to grow and to nurture, along with Frank.
Fun. Raising a farm here, okay?
Next is a chicken.
But yeah, let's see what the others are doing. You're
Just
right.
just as you turn around, you begin to hear, "Ugh. Oh, Kazak. Ugh."
Hit him in the head.
Oh, don't hit the head.
Who do you guys hit in the head?
No one's hit anybody in the head. Alexandria, you're not gonna hit this.
Do we
Nice
know
guy.
which one?
Yeah, which
that?
one's doing that?
The one here on the and as you look over, you notice one by one the other two begin to start reaching up to put their hands on their
I have-
heads.
50 foot of rope. I'm gonna start like help me tie him down,
I got
and
you.
it's
Okay.
like secure them all together, like
Ugh.
within that 50 feet.
What are you doing, Kethark?
What
I
will you
am
do?
son of Kethark. So I'll just bring them all down here.
Time to wrangle them up.
And as you finish like tying them off, they kind of look up. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Let us go.
You know, I should take you back as prisoners of war. You know, trying to start a war with the Blackfoots, huh?
Why?
We aren't trying to start a war. We are
Why are you
Acquiring
raiding?
things. For Kethark, son of Kethark. He likes
You know,
shiny
you can't be
things.
doing that.
You could just get a job, you know.
What
Should
is
just-
job?
It's
Stick to
not work.
acquiring things in your land.
It's like just doing favors for people real quick, and then you get money, and you can buy your own things. You don't have to rely on anybody else.
And they kind of look around and kind of look at one edge of the desert and back to the next. What things?
Dang.
So, why do you do this?
They look back and forth again. Nothing here.
So why were you here?
For things.
What things?
things that we don't have.
Well,
Ooh,
if you
if
need
you
help-
need if you need help, you could always join up with the Blackfoot.
You
We're
know, you
always
can
recruiting.
wait,
trade and stuff. Like the civilized way to do things.
can I pull them to the
We
side?
usually do trade things.
But you trade bruises for food.
Well, I give people my axe, and they give me their life.
Oh.
Oh,
Well,
I mean,
wait, I need to pull y'all to the side real quick. Hold on.
Sidebar.
Guys, I think, and I whisper to them.
How far off do you go?
It's like, how far?
I mean, you can move your token
Yeah.
if you'd like to.
Just right here, real quick. That's enough space to where they can't hear us, right? And we're whispering.
What, 5 feet, 10 feet
I think
away?
it's like 10 feet away.
Alright.
Maybe a little further.
Literally, just take a step back. Hey guys,
We've already established we're not good at whispering.
Okay, guys.
I mean,
Okay, guys. I gotta tell y'all something, okay? Hey,
Okay.
you know how we cannonballed that one guy, right? Well, I
Oh,
think he was
no.
actually hurt, because went to his, back. I don't want to be causing murder. Think we should go save that guy real quick, and put them away, and just be like, hey, we and be honest with them. It's just like, we need to actually go save your buddy. We really thought we were trying to like mess with our buddy, but we understand now. But we needed to go fix our mess up.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Alright, well, you should go apologize because you shot him with a cannon.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is he, though?
I
don't apologize. You don't need to apologize.
I'm gonna-
They're attacking innocent people.
Okay. I got this, guys. Are you ready?
you see
No.
this Catholic here? She's like trying to reach out towards Frank. Dinner.
Hey. No.
Dinner?
Don't you touch him.
He
Yeah,
only
could-
has.
He is my son.
You could like fish in the river.
I will get you food, but you need to cooperate with me.
Okay.
Okay. Honestly, you're only here because you technically only need help getting things because you don't have anything, right?
They look back and forth, and then look at the barren desert.
Well
No.
then,
Not many things.
I understand. I understand where you're coming from, and I understand that you want things. But there's a certain way to go about it, and you could get help. You just gotta ask. But time was of the essence. Honestly, I'm gonna be very sorry, but I did try to shoot down your friend, and I did shoot him down with my cannon. I need to fix up my mess up, and I want to go save him before anything happens to him.
Wait,
What?
what is ask?
It's like it's like asking permission, Hey, can I have instead of taking? It's kind of like if somebody has something, you don't just take it because that type of stuff would be important to them. If somebody took, say, I don't know, what's important to you right now?
My life and food.
If someone took away your food, you would be upset, right?
I would die.
Okay then, imagine that, but people's things have significance toward themselves. Just pretend that you're taking their food away, and how if if they were taking your food away, imagine how you would feel.
So far, it's just been the one on the left kind of talking, and then the one in the back speaks up. You know, no one's ever really put it as eloquently as you have.
Well, I just want to see what happens is right, and not just because it happens because of a misunderstanding.
To tell you the truth, I don't think anyone's ever asked us to do anything. We've just always been told. Do this, do that.
Yeah, well, you shouldn't have to live like that. Because it's not fair to you.
Wait, did you say that one of our friends is dying?
Yes,
Yeah, we need to go. We need to go do that.
We need to go save him.
heal right?
And you just like, I know it sounds crazy, but we're gonna put you in some safety, okay? So, I don't know where we're gonna put you yet, but we're gonna put you in, and then that way no critters get to you. We're gonna go save your friend, okay?
Critters?
Well, we like critters. We are.
Well, well, if you could just wait a few more, I could actually cook you some food, okay? But you gotta wait here because your friend is dying.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. And I speak to the group. I'm just like, okay, where can we put them right now? We need to go.
We do need to go.
Well, I mean, they're tied up. I think they're going.
I was like,
Anywhere.
as long as we leave a couple people here, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, Captain White.
Okay, but someone needs to stay here with her, so that way nothing happens to her.
Yeah.
Or we can just go about our business. We release them. They go save their own friends. They can go hunt their own food. And we got stuff to do.
I know, but
We don't have to save people that attacked us.
that's fine. It was a misunderstanding, but we need to fix what's right. If
It's
y'all want to
not
go,
a misunderstanding.
if y'all want to go, you can go, but I need to go save them.
We just kill them all right here and then just go.
You know what? If you really want their loot, I can give you loot. But at the same time, you do not touch them.
Moon can make a money tree.
We've seen it.
I can make a money tree. If you want, you can go.
You want loot.
out and go get your loot somewhere else. But I'm gonna go save them, and you're not gonna touch them.
Oh. Well,
As you can kind of like hear being picked up across the wind, what seems to be on the other side of the ship.
what? Let's go. We're gonna like we're doing it. Let's go.
Run! You find
Bye, man.
yourself approaching an orc with like basically a shattered 2x4 in their abdomen.
Oh no.
Hey, buddy. Hold up.
As it reaches out. Kethok.
No, I know. I just spoke to your buddies. I'm gonna help you. Okay. Don't speak.
He like tries to reach out to put his hand around your throat, but he's so weak that he can't even like squeeze to try to do anything to you.
Should we pull the thing out of him before you heal him?
That is an interesting concept right there.
If we pull out the shrapnel, it'll make him bleed out. So, we have
But-
to do this quick.
You're
I
healing
need to
with
make
magic.
I need to heal him with my healing spirit, man.
There's gonna be a 2x4 in him.
No, I need to do this quick here. Boom. I
Just
don't even
take-
care. Where is he? Right here?
But
Yeah.
just take it out and just heal it.
I'll
real
pull
quick.
it out real quick.
I'm getting him. I'm pulling it out, and then while that my spirit person is standing next to me, he's looking at me pull it out. Okay. I'm just like, it's gonna hurt real quick. Okay.
I'll help. I'll help pull it out.
What is healing spirit?
Is this the first healing spell that Moon has used?
Yes.
I think so. I'm very curious
Funny.
to see. Is this a part of your? Your starry form, maybe?
I think this is
No.
from Xanathar's guide.
Oh, is it just a spell?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Dang, Moon pulling out all the cool stuff here.
Apparently.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah.
even know that one existed, to be honest.
Oh, cool.
I
Okay.
had to look it up.
You call forth a nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space that is in a 5-foot cube you can see within the range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae, your choice. Till the spell ends, whenever you or a creature can see, moves into the spirit space for the first time on its turn or starts there, you can use the spirit to restore 1d6. What shape does your spirit take the form of?
Right. The form. It takes the form of a little frog.
A little frog. Okay.
Yes.
Excellent. So I imagine as you kind of circulate one of your hands, this glowing yellow aura shines through like a little ray of sunlight onto the ground before you, and like this golden translucent basically like a Patronus of a frog begins to kind of hop and bounce around off of rocks and little edge of the cactus and jumps down, and it lands just before the orc and then leaps up and jumps onto it, and just before it hits it, you see like this little like shower of yellow glowing energy kind of wash over. Man, all right, I know what you guys are thinking out there in the audience, just don't go there. Washed over with healing energies. Oh, Kethok.
Hey, we're gonna go with your friends, okay? And try to conserve your energy, because it might not take full effect for you to feel better. So I'm gonna help you walk, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry for shooting you down.
The board is still in his abdomen, right?
Oh, right. Let me just get this. No, I took it out before.
Oh, you guys took it out before?
Yeah.
Okay. He looks at you very confused, but stands up and follows you. And Alexander, you're with them too, right?
Mhm.
As Moon turns to walk away, you see him kind of like reach back for his axe, and then he looks at you and then lowers his hand.
Yeah, you better not. That's what I was afraid of. That's why I came with Moon.
What? What happened? What I miss? You okay?
Um,
And I look back towards him, just like, hey, what happened?
I shoot him a glance. Nothing. Let's go.
Okay. Well, this is what I look like.
Oh, nice. He saved him.
Yeah.
And then, as he approaches and sees his fellow Kethoks, you see him kind of get like a grumbly looking face.
What, Mr. Grumpy Gills? Your friends are right here. We already talked. Told them that I need to save you. Go talk to them.
Go go talk to them.
And the one that's kind of tied up. Right. Well, if you would be so kind to untie us, we will leave you alone and be on our way. Perhaps find a better path.
Okay. But
Can
I
I,
need you to promise.
Can I roll insight
Yeah.
to see if he means it?
Oh, right, like he's lying.
A 12.
Oh, guys.
I'm gonna roll.
Looking over, being in the dark, you don't notice any like facial cues or anything like that. But they seems to have a genuine tone.
Okay. It's good enough for me.
Is it okay if I want to still not trust them at all?
I mean, there's
That's
nothing we
you.
can do about that. Yeah, there's nothing we can do about that.
That's your character. That's up to you.
I need you to promise. Can I make them do a promise bond? Like if they break their promise, this is gonna happen.
You see, one of them stands up. I promise. And he like goes to hug you and like picks you up like completely off the ground and like doesn't seem ill intent, but definitely squeezes hard enough. And you feel like a couple pops in your back, and he lets go, like sets you back down on the ground.
Yep. Okay, love you too, buddy.
Why do all of their hugs hurt?
All of them.
Must be the atmosphere, just the land. It's just harsh. Everything is harsh.
And Poke, well, we had gotten he had a slice of life, as you can say. But we put him back together. He'll be okay. He's gonna grow like normal after. But we did save him too. So here he is. I don't want to carry him, but more like.
He looks over. Poke looks back at you, Moon, and like turns away to try to like reach out to give you a hug.
I'm not your mom, little one. These are your.
That is Cactian culture. You are now its mother.
Oh. I guess, but he was your friend first. I feel bad.
It is a bond that can never be broken. Until it dies, which you guys just killed it.
Well,
I can break the bond again.
no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no. No, I think.
No, it's alright.
Like I'm definitely like still covered in blood. I imagine, right? I was like axed.
And
Hugged
some
twice.
noodles, probably.
Wait,
I was like,
I could fix that for you. Okay, here. I need you to wash up, sir. Okay. I need you, and I make like a little.
Yeah, your
puddle
healing
of
spirit lasts for a minute, so
water. Here. I'm
You
gonna
could
put this right here.
technically use like heal for 5d6 pretty much.
Oh, it is concentration. Hey, check that out.
How do I do?
Like
Just
your
a
healing
bonus
spirit.
action.
Yeah. Your healing spirit is still
you
going.
legit just have that little spirit frog hop on me, or what?
Even though it has been some
Ooh.
time, but I'll say just
Ooh.
for funsies.
kill everyone for 5. That was inside.
Mm.
Oh,
All right. Do you guys untie the Kethox?
Yes.
They all stand up. Ugh. One of them. We will not kill you now. And the other one.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We will never forget this kindness. I hope one day our paths cross again, and perhaps things will be completely different.
Hmm.
And he
Better go get your ship.
holds his hand out to shake your hand, Moon.
Well, be good now, okay? And I shake his hand.
And they take off
Awesome.
running in the opposite. Oh, were you gonna say something, right? Sorry.
No, I just said wholesome.
Oh, wholesome. Okay. And they turn around and take off running, as you know their ship just took off, and you just see like a cloud of smoke as they begin to sprint off back towards the Kethot clan grounds, westward, quite a bit a ways. Well, that was weird.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna start getting everything loaded back up since thankfully you guys showed up and they weren't able to steal any of my things. You know, like the food and ammunition and everything I need to survive. So you guys decided that you wanted another lift?
Oh, right. Guys.
Yeah, what was our original plan? I know we were taking the ship to go somewhere. I forgot where.
I believe we
We're going to Mjolnir's Fall.
That's right.
We're gonna try to. We're doing a courier mission, and then we're gonna try and figure out, maybe get some leads or information for what Moon and Alexandria are here for.
Right.
I don't even remember. Like, I don't even know all the details of what they're here. I just know they needed to come here to Galabad.
Oh, right. Alexandria.
Alexandra.
We're supposed to
What are,
Did anybody
What
write
are
down
we
the
here
mission
for again?
details?
Why am I expected to be the smart one and the strong one? I don't understand.
I give the humor. Ain't that enough?
You literally booped a god
We
snoot.
don't have to talk about
And that's
it.
the only thing you remember about that interaction.
Well, it was funny
Mm.
at the moment. And
And then it was sad.
it was a big. Yeah, we don't talk about that part.
Oh.
But huge cat. That was kind of like my dream, you know.
Thorn, you would have a copy of the mission brief. You guys are on a courier mission to bring a sealed envelope to a Professor Octavius Thistlewick.
I wonder what's inside the envelope.
We probably shouldn't open it. It's sealed.
What if I look through it? Can I look through it somehow?
Moon, you were just talking about doing the right thing.
Listen,
I'm just saying.
what if he's plotting evil?
Professor.
Octavius
Uh-oh.
Thistlewick.
I don't know. Anyone named Octavius doesn't seem.
They are just outside of the aviary in the
Cool.
Steamworks district.
I love birds.
Oh. Well, if they're on a ship, they might not be that bad, huh?
And they are located in a shop called the Mechanical Menagerie.
Mechanical. How do you even? Almost had that right.
We accepted that one, and we had another mission as well.
We accepted 2.
Well, you
No,
went
we
south.
accepted one.
You went south.
We just happened to run by the
Yeah.
other, right?
Yeah, you knew that there was one that was posted that was directly south, and that's why you guys went directly south at first. But
Dang.
it appeared that it was either too late or, yeah, they're already gone, and there wasn't currently any activity.
What a nice little tree here. I want to survey the tree.
Hmm. And we'll say for expedient purposes, everything is loaded up on the ship, and as you guys are kind of like going over the details for this courier quest here, Moon, you're looking at the trees.
Yeah.
Are you trying to find anything specific?
No, just naturey stuff. Like maybe berries on the ship.
Okay. Make a survival check for me.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's a thing. Survival. It's survival. Where? Oh. You.
No.
Well, let's.
You're kind of like walking through, and you don't really see anything up on the trees. They look just thick needles and greenery, and you get through like a thick bush, and you see it almost looks like a mound of berries on the ground. But as you get closer and closer, you realize that it is just bear poop.
Oh. Well, I could probably use this as a poison. Right? We'll make something out of
Poison?
it.
If
Yeah.
you are going to collect bear poop, I'm not going to stop you. Just
They're
put that
just,
out there.
they're the size of berries. We'll maybe use this for later. And then, yeah, I'm gonna get like a little piece
Just don't
of
put
my,
it
like,
in
garb.
the same.
No,
Yeah.
I'm putting it in like a little garb thing that I took out of my fucking clothes. And yeah, I'm just gonna tie it up and be like, yeah, maybe double.
Double tie it.
Double tie it. That way we can't smell it. And then it'll be used for later for whatever reason.
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll label this one. I'll label this one. We're gonna put this one with 1 leaf, and then we'll put the good berries with 2 leaves.
Okay. That
Yeah.
makes me feel
Alright.
better.
Just
And
see.
put them
Doesn't
on
it?
the opposite sides of your backpack. Okay. Alright.
I don't think we're gonna take any berries for a while.
I guess we need them.
Fine, I have a lily. You don't even know. I get. my god.
I
Welcome
don't
back.
know.
Welcome back, Bjorn.
And you guys begin to hear the hum and the whir of the blades on the airship and the Elysium propulsion device below, as the gangplank still stays there, but you can see as the compass rose kind of lifts up a little bit, kind of tilts back and forth as it's slowly starting to like gain its balance while it is ascending very slowly. Not high enough to where you guys can't still get on, of course, but just preparing for takeoff.
Don't worry, guys.
Hmm?
Come on, Frank.
This is
Oh, guys, you'll never guess this, but found some bear poop.
No.
Berries.
I'm gonna take like 5 feet away from the moon.
No, don't leave me. Wait, I
Oh,
have a
it's
plan.
okay.
I have a plan. I have a plan. Don't worry, I won't feed you these ones, cause ew. But
Don't
definitely we're gonna use them if we need to, somehow. Okay? Okay, don't worry. I won't use these ones. I have it labeled with 2 leaves, and the good berries is 1 leaves, because
You're
berries
gonna
are number 1.
Slowly
and-
back away.
And number 2 leaves is because number 2, because God, Alexandra, you understand, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, see,
I think.
she understands.
You didn't have anything like glass though that you could like put that
No.
in?
No.
Okay.
Do you have anything glass? Do you want to?
Do I want to what? Keep the bear poop?
No, do you have anything glass?
what is happening right now.
Oh. I did not bring
I didn't sign up for
any
this.
empty vials.
Captain,
For
the
bear
captain
poop.
has to have one.
She,
Hold up.
she might have empty vials or something.
I'm
Go check in the
sorry.
kitchen.
No, hold up.
Oh, that's a great idea.
I need to ask her first if I could have it.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't steal from her.
Hey, captain. Hey, captain. Hey, captain. Hey, captain.
What is it, Moon? Shouldn't you be
Oh.
working?
Captain, look, you gotta listen. Do you have a glass jar? It's for a project. Maybe 2.
There might be some in the kitchen.
Can I have them?
I mean, you're the chef,
So yes.
right?
I don't
Hopefully
wanna
it's for
steal-
something useful.
It's useful enough. Just say yes. Just say yes. Say yes. I need it, please.
If there's an available jar, feel free to take it.
Okay, dope. Okay, bye.
As long as it doesn't hinder the needs of the ship.
Okay.
Fair.
Well, I'm gonna go check inside the kitchen and then see if there's maybe 2 glass jars at least.
Okay. Yeah, you go down below into the ship's kitchen, and yeah, there's plenty of like mason jars and a few jars for like that are filled with different herbs and spices just for cooking, and then you see a few that are empty to add in, or maybe they had like some sort of pickled veggies or something in there that have been emptied out.
Oh, you know what? I guess I'll go around the ship, you know, because it just got raided. So see if there's any damage to it.
Mm.
Yeah, and I will show everybody the rolls again as the group agreement has not changed currently. I believe Alexandria is the first mate. Raijin is the ship's surgeon. And Moon is the ship's cook. Which would leave the master gunner if Thorn so wishes to take.
I think that would be best because he likes to kill and destroy things. Since you want to kill my friends,
They're not your friends.
they were my buddies. We just had a misunderstanding. It happens all the time with friends.
The next orc you run into will most likely try to kill you.
Well, that's those orcs. These are different orcs, okay? That was then, this is now.
I bet his name is Keslock.
You know, daughter of Kethok, son of Kethok. Does it really matter? They're still Kethok. That means they might have a possibility to change to be good. Did you hear them? They didn't even know what he is. They're just misguided.
See anything up ahead?
Do I?
Do we?
Perception.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna speak for you guys.
Roll perceptions if you guys are kind of looking out and about, looking out for
Yeah,
dangers.
look over the
I'm not
Raijin,
blessed anymore, right?
port side.
you were looking
No.
for like damage and stuff, right?
No more blessed. Yeah, it was.
Mm.
No, I'm just pocketing some herbs from the kitchen.
Yeah, as you guys have
Bad roll.
ascended up a little bit, Thorn, you're kind of having trouble seeing over the ship walls there, between the thick clouds. You can see out ahead, as you're making your way to Mjolnir's, heading southeast. Yes. You guys have been traveling for a couple hours now and made your way, and you're just over the Tranquil Forest. It's almost like a thick, raw fog has kind of rolled in from the south, and it's kind of like washing through the trees late at night. Let's see who else rolled here. Alexandria at the 21. What is there anything that you're looking for specifically?
No, I'm just making sure that there's no like immediate danger.
Okay. Again, the vision's kind of blurred, and with all of the noises from the spinning blades, you kind of look out. It looks relatively peaceful. Again, you can see that sort of rolling fog through the thick trees of the Tranquil Forest here. You see a few animals kind of scurrying through the woods at night. You can even see like an owl perched up on top of one of the really tall trees that almost reaches up into the clouds where you guys are kind of at, the sort of low hanging clouds at the moment. And it like turns its head and does like a 180 and looks at you with these huge eyes and turns back and kind of flies off. And then something strange and unfamiliar noise you kind of hear way off into the distance.
Okay.
Whoa.
Sounds like a whale. There's no whales around here.
Or animals.
Do we all hear that, or just her?
Just Alexandria at this moment, since she
That
rolled a
sounded like-
19.
I'm gonna let everyone know.
Okay.
And I'm gonna describe the noise as it sounded like animals in pain. And then try to mimic it.
Raijin, would you like to roll for your inspection, by the way?
Oh, right. Yes. Yes, I will.
Yeah, looking around, it doesn't look like it a whole lot different than from before, since you last checked it. It doesn't look like there's really any damage, or it doesn't look like they tried to harm the ship in any way. You probably just guessed that it looked like they were just trying to take the stuff that was on the ship.
Okay, nice. Ship's still in tip-top shape, Captain.
Nice.
Sounds good.
And-
Thanks, Raijin. Did you said you heard something dying, Alexandria?
I said it sounded like hurt animals. I don't know what could have been dying.
Wait, what was the noise again?
Ow!
I see. Like a hurt puppy?
Like maybe a dog.
And
It's kind of
my
what it sounded
history
like
check,
to me.
just from like being around the continent a lot and stuff, just and like
Yeah.
intel, or you know what I mean.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I also do that, being pretty worldly?
Yeah.
What's
Not
the history?
weirdly at all.
14. Yeah, 5.
14.
14. 5?
I
Oh.
don't know. I feel like my shoe made that noise one time.
With this, Alexandria, can you go ahead and roll a performance check for that?
yeah. I got you.
Just so we can kind of all tie this together here. Nice. Okay.
Could have been worse.
Even with it being that low, you get like this small idea that you kind of like look out into the sky, and you remember stories about giant fish in the sky.
Giant fish?
You haven't ever seen any yourself,
That's
but
crazy.
the stories get more and more common as airships have become more and more prevalent.
Yeah.
There are rumors about these giant sort of Leviathan type whales that kind of swim through the clouds like the ocean, but they usually fly too high for people to ever really see them.
Okay.
So it would be extremely rare for something to ever reach or come down to the elevation to where you guys are, but not impossible.
Maybe could have been like an air whale. Giant fish. Sorry, my bad. Giant fish. Giant airfish.
I like air whale.
Yeah, but I don't think Alexandria knows that much. So yeah, she's gonna say like, well, maybe, just maybe, could have been a giant airfish? Does that sound right? I asked you guys.
I've never seen one.
Me either.
Where'd you say you heard it from? In what direction? I'd love to see one.
What direction? She's gonna point into the direction that she thought she heard it from.
And as you guys look up, you see like a giant tail fin kind of appear
Oh no.
beneath the clouds as it raises up.
Whoa! Slap my mama and call me Kethog. That's the
That's
first time I've ever
crazy,
seen something
guys.
like that.
That description earlier was to Alexandria, right?
Oh, well, I think it was more for your history check, but her performance allowed you to make the guess, I guess. That's what maybe it was.
Okay, I was like making sure if I like, informed that or not. I was just making sure.
No, you're good.
So what I know about it, I would relay.
Okay.
Yeah, I was confused. Sorry, guys.
Nah, it's all good.
An airfish.
I'm still stashing herbs inside my wardrobe.
So we all see the tail though, right?
And then you see it dip down again low enough, and it flies directly above
Oh!
Cool.
Well, I don't know if they're like angry or not, but I guess we should ready the cannons.
Yeah, probably.
I don't really want to die up here.
I don't think anyone does. Hopefully.
Yeah, no. I'm a ground person.
I'm a ground.
you guys.
You ever heard of these things being like vicious towards airships, Bjorn?
No, you don't really they don't really come down this slow. It's a little weird.
Mm.
Hey, Captain, you want us to like shoot?
And you just see her with like jaw dropped, like just eyes wide open.
Mesmerized.
What was
Little
that?
scared.
I've heard stories, but holy. Yeah. Prepare the cannons. Prepare everything.
I'm gonna try to. I guess the next time it comes in range, I'm gonna use my ability to shoot it.
Okay.
You are the gun master.
I mean, everyone should shoot. Not
Oh.
just me.
Okay. My bad.
Ugh.
Like, oh, Alexandria. just
Yeah,
like-
I'll make my way over to a cannon. To a cannon. Yeah, right there.
Oh my gosh, that's so scary, guys.
I know. Gonna like crash into the ship or something.
All right. And you see it descend beneath the clouds again and flies towards you guys.
Guy whale.
I shoot.
Okay.
You can. So did you see your ship
Make
roll?
Your attack roll. Yeah, you get something special with your
Just
master gunner.
double damage. I think.
Yeah, you can fire a precision shot that deals double damage.
Yeah.
Do I hear the skyfish from the kitchen?
Are you still in the kitchen when this all happened?
Yeah, I was stashing some herbs.
You just come out and you just see a giant whale or just
Herbs.
shooting at a giant fish.
So a
Alright.
12.
12 plus your well, would it be plus anything? Hold on.
wisdom
like
for perception.
Looks like a
I don't know,
cannon.
I'm just thinking
is-
of, like,
cannons
aiming.
plus 6 to hit. So
Okay,
18.
so 18.
Okay, and then that means you are going to roll 8d10, so 16d10.
Jeez.
Hey. Oh my god.
Fire!
Or 97 damage
The other one, the other one.
as flies in a direct hit. You just hear it kind of scream out again. As it just is like almost grazing the very top of the ship as it's flying by. Was somebody else on the other cannon ready to shoot? Alexandria?
Yep, let's go.
Alright, make an attack roll.
6. Attack roll, d20. You gotta press enter, guys. Oh no.
6
got it,
plus
roll
6
better.
at 12. You aim just a little bit high. And you guys see the ball go soaring in the air after the smoke kind of dissipates going towards the rear as you guys are flying. And it goes a little bit high and you can hear it. You see like bursted stone and stuff from like the hills and rocky sides off to the sides of the ship below as it crashes into it. And it begins to, continue its way through. Was there anybody else on the other cannons? Moon, you were downstairs, right? In the kitchen?
Yeah.
Okay. Raijin, where would have you been at this point?
Yeah, I was at this bottom cannon.
Okay. Go ahead and make an attack roll. As it's still like soaring above the ship. 7 plus 6 is 13. I believe that just misses. Again, Raijin, you've shot cannons before, being on the open seas, but it's
Never an air cannon.
It's just a little bit different being up in the air. You quite haven't adjusted yet, and this one goes wide. You see it. It shoots off. It looks like it's just gonna hit, and then it dips just below it as it almost hits it. As it continues to make its path down away, and you notice that it kind of tilts up and goes back up into the clouds.
Sorry, mates. Just have to get my air legs.
Scurvy. I'm gonna run to the other cannon to prepare it for when it comes back. Reload, reload.
Yeah, I'll help him reload. Pass him
And-
cannonballs.
Okay. Let me see if there is a little doodad for reloading. I don't think so. Just go ahead and make, just make an athletics check. Like picking up the cannonball, throwing it in. I feel like there's probably not too much to it. It's more just getting it in there, not panicking and dropping on the ground. 8.
Can I give him advantage?
Were you helping him, or were you loading your own?
Yeah, since I was already I missed on my current win and I saw him, see him run over, so
Okay.
I'm gonna help him load.
Well, actually, the one I'm on hasn't been shot yet.
Okay. Yeah. So that
So
would actually be
I guess
loaded already.
technically I would help you load yours.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna get
Yeah, that makes
real
sense.
technical here.
Yeah, Raijin, go ahead and make a roll as well then. since
Was
he's
that
helping you.
athletics he said?
Yes.
Alright. Let's do it. Okay, it rolls out of my hand.
Thorn tosses you a cannonball.
Uh,
And you try to catch
did you
it.
get
at-
advantage?
Yeah.
The help action?
Well, you
Oh,
rolled
yeah.
once,
Oh,
so it's like 2 individual rolls since
okay.
you already rolled. tosses one of the cannonballs towards you, and it's just like, you know, the cartoon, don't even think about the weight in your hands, like immediately drop down with the cannonball, and it hits onto the deck surface and begins to roll towards the front. Just a little ways. They're pretty heavy, so it didn't roll too much, but you're able to stop it. And it takes you a little bit longer than normal. Alexandra, are you trying to load up your cannon?
No, I'll go to the other side. And load up. Wait, that one's
So
already
we'll
loaded?
say these over here are loaded,
Okay.
because the one by Thorn wasn't shot yet, and they
I
just
will.
took the time to do
Yeah.
that one. Go ahead and
I
make
will.
your athletics check then to load up your side. And Moon, are you still just chilling in the kitchen, or you heard multiple gunshots? Nice.
Nice. Woo!
Alexandria slams a cannonball directly up into the first cannon, and she does it so fast she runs over to the next one and just slaps one up in the
She like
second.
twirls it on her finger
Too
like a
easy.
basketball, slows it up.
Yes, Harlem Globetrotters. That shit right in there. Yeah, Moon, you're still down in the kitchen. You hear like 3 blasts go off, and this very loud sound of a kind of echoing sort of cry of an animal is what it would sound like.
Right. So I got all the herbs I need. Let me go check that out real quick. And see what's going on.
You come out to see everyone frantically reloading the cannons.
Moon, are you done with your poop?
What?
We need help.
What happened? I left off for 5 minutes.
That's all it takes.
There's a giant skyfish.
That's all it takes.
What? Where? I want to talk to him. Hold up.
And as you say that, you see this giant head dipping below the clouds, directly in front of you all.
Yeah.
As I don't think that this is going to spin right, but just imagine that it's flying towards you, not in reverse. As
It's moonwalking.
it just hovers, definitely moonwalks,
Wait. I want to talk to him.
as it flies back towards you, and then you see it start coming around this way, as it's kind of like circling back to make another pass.
He might be in trouble. Don't you hear him?
Yeah, I mean, it does sound like an animal in trouble.
He's attacking us.
He's not attacking us. You're attacking him.
And it begins to fly down. It dips a little bit deeper, and it's looking like it's trying to ram into you.
Wait. And I want to speak to this skyfish. Huh.
Thorn, 18 hits. Go ahead and roll. I believe it was
8,
yes.
8d10.
Uh,
53.
53 damage. You guys just see Thorn pull the cannon back. You see like little chunks of the like whale blubber kind of like blasting off from the cannonball as it kind of winds out again, but continues to make its way towards the ship. Raijin, would you like to make an attack with yours?
I would. It's coming right at me. Alright, yeah, I saw Thorn shoot, so I'm gonna mimic him.
Okay. With Moon on the whale.
Oh god, what the hell?
Guys. I
Why
need
did
to talk
you
to him.
jump on the whale?
Alright, well, so I'm gonna say this. Even though the whale looks like it's still here on the map, it is actively flying towards the ship. So, there are definitely things in motion that happen. You can definitely choose to run out and jump on the whale, but yeah, anything could
How
happen.
far-
I'll just put that
How
out
far
there.
is the whale? How far? It's like it's only 8 feet.
Yeah, I mean, you'd be able to run and jump onto
Yeah. Yeah, easy.
it. But so are you doing this before he shoots?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's super important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after Thorn shoots, you see Moon run across the ship and jumps out onto the whale. Hero, how do you react? And then Moon, make a dexterity saving throw for me. Or
Alright, well,
or not a dex saving throw. Make a athletics or acrobatics. I'll let you choose.
nice.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. Moon, you run out and land on the head. It's a little slippery. As it like makes its way through these thick clouds, it just builds up saturation. Hero, what do you do? Is that a
I
attack
guess,
roll there?
So,
Or
yeah, so I was aiming, like I had my one eye shut and everything, you know, really focusing, and all I see is his little ears on top of the whale head. So I will instantly retract, step back, because I'm not gonna shoot him.
okay.
What a good friend.
Moon, what are you doing?
So it continues to fly through, and you, it kind of like bumps into the ship. You guys feel the entire ship being pushed off to the side and kind of tips and leans a little bit, like at a 45-degree angle before the whale stops its push and kind of dips under. And the ship slowly comes back to like a level state with how the levitation device helps balance it. But from the sheer force of the whale crashing into the ship and dipping under, Moon, your acrobatics check of 22 as you land, is there any way you can describe how you hold on to this thing
Oh yeah. Yeah.
as you're like going on an intense journey at the moment, trying to hang on for your life?
Oh yeah. So what I do is actually I turn into like a little bird with wild shape. You don't get bumped up.
Well, I will say that even though this is kind of like a weird thing, I don't think you can actually turn into a creature that has a flight speed just yet.
Yet.
No, not yet.
Oh no.
Oh no. I kind of just like hold on with like my paws. I'm just like,
For dear life.
I just see Frank on the ship too. I'm just like, don't worry, I do this all the time.
Don't worry. It's okay.
Okay. Make an athletics check to see how well you can kind of like dig your little paws into the whale, I guess.
No. Don't want to hurt the whale.
As you try to like hang on for dear life, the whale dips down after butting into the ship, and you feel yourself sliding down towards like the top of its head, and you see some steam coming out of this hole on its back as you're like sliding and rolling and trying to like catch yourself from sliding forward even more. And just as you cross over the hole and you feel air burst out into the air, pushes you like 20 feet up in the air, and the whale kind of dips back down and around and heads up towards your direction and opens its mouth and closes it. And it continues to fly up and bumps into the ship again.
Great.
And you guys feel the shatter, and like you can hear the splintering of some wood.
Not good.
No, it's real bad.
Prepare for emergency landing.
Yep. What we got for emergency landing, guys? What we got for that?
I can probably. I'm pretty sure I can teleport. That's just for me though.
That's pretty good for you, yeah.
As you guys begin to kind of descend at a slightly less than rapid rate. As you look over ahead and you see like one of the fan blades are kind of stop spinning. Looks like it's kind of stuck and jammed, and you see a couple like sparks shoot out.
Great.
Hey, surgeon, fix it! Hurry!
I don't know if I can fix a damage of this magnitude.
Yeah, I would say you'd probably be able to tell, like, at the rate it's going down. It's not necessarily just from that either. That's just the first thing you could see.
Yeah, this thing it's going down, guys. I can't fix
But
this.
you definitely go over there, and you can immediately see that there's like something lodged in there, and you go to pull it out, and you see the blade, and it begins to start spinning again. The ship is still descending, but you like start descending at a much slower pace, enough to where it looks like that you're not necessarily going to be like in a crash landing type mode.
Don't worry, guys. I got it. I mean, we're still going down, but we're gonna have an easier time of it.
And you see the whale dip down below the clouds once more, and it kind of like flies over your ship. It's looking pretty beat up. You guys still have multiple cannons loaded. Would you like to try to shoot at it?
Remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's in there.
Yeah,
We
I'd
gotta
say
get
if
him
you
out.
guys want to shoot, go ahead and you guys can all just make your attack rolls right now. Moon, you are on this massive tongue. You see like these rows of like giant hairs and teeth that kind of like make up the inside of this whale's mouth, and you can feel it like flip its tongue back, and it's trying to wash you down its gullet. As you can see, like a bunch of like just still water kind of swashing back and forth that just rests on its tongue as it tries to swallow you. 17 hits, a 6 not gonna cut it. Alexandria, would you like to roll? Okay.
I'm too worried about Moon.
Don't worry, Moon's having a great time.
Moon
Does
probably fine.
Mama Woe says, does Moon have his jar of bear poop on him?
Yeah,
There you go, man.
You're gonna save him.
Open that. Open that baby up.
Is he gonna activate the whale's gag reflex by dumping bear poop? Theorna Night Fury, please roll for damage.
Oh, nice. How many?
8d10.
Oh.
43 points of damage. As it looks like it's beginning to descend itself. It's looking pretty beat up. You see it like beginning to like crash into some higher up trees and some rocky surfaces. And you fire the last one. you guys kind of like all in like a standstill moment see the whale like slowly like grinding into one of the stone surfaces, and the cannonball comes flying over, and you hear like another loud cry out as the cannon like hits it directly in its side and kind of like smashes up into a bunch of rocks and begins to crash a couple of 100 feet out in front of you guys as it was like flying forward and flying by, and you see it descend and crash into the trees. Moon, you're like rolling around inside of this giant whale's mouth as it crash lands, and you just feel like the tongue relax. And then you guys in the ship are still sort of slowly descending until you kind of crash land yourself, but at a much safer rate. Captain Rose is able to like control the descent enough, but there's not really a great place to land around here in this thick forest. So you guys do find yourself landing in the middle of the woods. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a map to put you on here.
No worries.
Well, that could have been much worse.
Wait, is the whale dead?
All right. Sorry, man. Just a second. Would you like to make a medicine check? A 10. Even with a 10, you just got done tumbling inside of its mouth. You heard a bunch of crashing. You could hear the splintering of large trees at a rapid pace, a lot of them. You heard the crumbling and crushing of stone all around you. And after all of it stopped, you notice that the tongue that you're kind of resting on at the moment has gone limp. And you don't hear any breathing, or you don't hear like the vent of the whale. You don't hear the deep, almost eerie but soothing cry of the whale sounds from before. You kind of look around and tap on like the whale's mouth and try to push up on it, and it feels like it doesn't seem to want to budge as you're currently like trapped inside of this whale's mouth. Everyone else, you find yourselves on the ship in the middle of this thick forest. Is everyone okay?
I've had better days.
Yeah.
Doing like a quick pat down. I think I'm alright.
Did anyone see what happened to Moon?
Oh.
Last time I saw, he was jumping on the thing's head, and then he got eaten.
Yeah, he's over there. Guess we need to go rescue him. We get there fast enough, he won't be digested.
Yeah, let's hope
Are you
not.
sure? I can't believe it ate him.
And probably thought he was Krill.
All right,
Probably.
well, I guess I'll start looking over the ship and see the damage done while you guys go try to retrieve Moon if he's still alive.
We can probably harvest some of that whale, you know? Make some extra money.
Blubber nuggets.
And save Moon, of course.
That
Shoot.
too, maybe.
All right. So you guys make your way over to the whale's crash landing site.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any information I can give them, like a history check, about the forest? Do's and don'ts, what to watch out for, kind of information.
Make a history check.
Intel gathered. Please be good.
Yeah, make it with I was gonna say make it with advantage since you're from an organization. It's kind of god. Okay.
Okay.
From an organization. That's
Fine.
I mean, you know, you just got out of a crash. You know, your head's fuzzy. I get it.
concussion, maybe.
I would say if you'd like, you could give a like the main thing that's popular about this place.
One thing.
Yeah, like if there was, what the heck is this? If if there was something that needed to be known about this place, what would it be? Like as you're
God.
trying to like catch yourself after this wreck, this fight,
Okay. The
Moon's
forest
being
itself.
digested.
I don't want it from the road. But the actual thing is, watch out for the lichens.
The lichens.
Oh yeah, they're everywhere over here. It's all right.
Alexandria, a little kind of spark reaches you as you hear the word lichens.
Yeah. Her ears perk up.
All right. You guys make your way out.
Wait, so we've seen her transform. Did we do we know that Alexandria is like?
I did shift in front of them.
Yeah.
Did we catch that? Like how
Nobody
far?
asked me about it.
Yeah. How far did she?
Yeah,
like,
I would
was
say
it, like,
as
full?
as Thorn mentions, watch out for the lichens. You guys kind of like turn and
I guess.
definitely
Ooh,
remember.
Can I have a quippy comment after that sentence? At the end of that sentence,
No
Like,
redos.
comma,
Kidding.
comma. They might be a family, and then just start walking off, lighting a torch.
Probably not, but maybe.
That's really loud.
Actually, I do know you're not from here, so it's more of a joke.
Yeah,
But anyways,
makes sense.
Well, at least we have one on our side.
I mean, they probably all ain't bad, anyways. But you know,
Probably. We're still waiting to see if that's the case, right? You don't know me very well yet.
That's true.
Probably.
You guys make your way through the woods a little bit. You can just see straight ahead, just a giant row and path of collapsed trees and vegetation to where the whale's body had like slid like 50 to 100 feet on the ground. And you can see like the still body of the whale up ahead.
I wonder why something like this attacked us.
I don't know.
You
They don't
can
usually fly that low.
you hear the sound of the nocturnal animals screeching and playing out, but not as much as usual, as the land has clearly been disturbed. You do hear the occasional hoot of an owl. Immediately brings back memories of Hootie. You hear like rustling in the trees. All while this still sort of creeping fog kind of like rolls over. And you approach, and Moon, as you're inside of the whale, make a perception check for me. A 14. You begin to hear the rustling of leaves and like the cracks of twigs, and it sounds like people are approaching you.
I wanna yell, see if they could hear me. Hey, get me out of here!
And as you guys like walk up around the whale's mouth, you can hear Moon.
Yeah, I'll chuckle and be like, all right, he sounds like he's all right. Let's get this whale mouth open.
Is that
Just like, you know, kind of take my scimitar and just kind of like try to cut like a door.
Alright. Perfect.
No.
I mean, yeah, it'll take you a little bit, a couple of minutes, and slowly start like carving out a little crawl space for Moon to escape.
Don't worry, buddy, we're coming.
And Thorn, you said you have a torch out.
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys approach, and you begin to smell like the sort of hastily decay of the fish, the whale. It just smells like, it reminds you of like a fish market. This thick, pungent smell of like the whale blubber and the dead fish kind of overflows your nostrils and almost gagging. Alexandria, make a perception check for me.
Perception.
Yeah.
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 What we got going on?
As you're kind of like looking through the fog of the woods, just for a second, you see a set of yellow eyes kind of looking in your direction, about 50 feet off. And then as fast as you see them open and kind of blink at you, they disappear, and you can hear like the rustling of the forest floor dissipate as it runs away. And even farther off into the distance, you hear the faint howl kind of echo between the stone mountainsides.
Oh man. She's
What
gonna.
they say?
What? Did you just ask me what they said? I'm just gonna look at.
Damn.
Okay. She like holds her hand over her face.
The classic face palm.
Nice.
She's gonna make note of like which way that she like saw and heard them run. But she doesn't want to leave the party.
Yeah, it sounds like say you guys went on, you know, like east, southeast on the path towards Moon and the Whale. They're heading more south, like on the other side of the path that you guys kind of took to get to where you're at.
Hmm.
I was like, thanks for saving me. First off.
Well, we didn't really save you. More like we shot the skyfish.
Yeah, about that. Why do you always stab
Well-
or shoot first and then ask questions later? Like, what? That fish, he was in trouble. And
Well, it did attack us first.
I doubt that. I was trying to talk to him, but y'all kept shooting him, so I couldn't talk to him.
What do
now
you
he's
mean
dead.
talk? I just saw you jump on its head,
I was gonna talk to him because he couldn't hear me.
but then he ate you.
I was gonna talk to him, but you kept shooting.
It's hard to talk when you're inside its mouth.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
anymore. He's
Can't
dead.
talk to it when we're dead. So
It doesn't matter anymore. He's dead. And I'm just gonna like take some blubber and be like, I'm just gonna take this.
You're gonna
No.
loot him?
I'm just gonna lose him. He's dead. Might as well utilize what I got now, okay?
Alright.
Animals do it all the time.
Alexandria is going to find like maybe flowers or something and like place them on top of him.
I do want to try and harvest what I can
Oh
too.
my god.
Yeah, I mean, I already cut a door out, so I'll get some of that blubber.
Take the door.
It's like it doesn't matter. He's already dead as he's like actively sawing off like a layer of blubber to take. Screw you
And
guys.
now, but before we go, we have to say some words and thank him for you know, for the blubber, right? Because it's kind of rude. I'm gonna say thank you. Thank you for the blubber, and I'm sorry we shot you. Yeah. Hopefully you get to be another not skyfish.
Can't hear you.
I know, but it's nice to say something nice since
A
we're taking
skyfish.
hits.
He's probably a skyfish in the sky now.
Yeah.
Just like it was
Oh.
before. Except probably happier.
Yeah, and I'm also gonna get some flowers and put a flower down on it.
He's going to an even better place in the sky.
That's what mom and dad.
Yeah.
That's what mom and dad said about my.
He's in whale halla now.
Well,
Is that what that place is called?
Anyways, I'll be using this to either sew or to make a potion of some sort later.
alright, don't put it in the glass jar.
I'm gonna put this in a different glass jar, the second glass jar, the one that's not filled with poop.
Hmm?
Glass jar. Right here.
Wow.
The glass jar that's not filled with poop, as you can see. And I put the blubber inside the glass jar that's not filled with poop.
Hmm.
Look, it's even see-through, so you can clearly see which one's filled with poop and which one's not.
Yes.
All right. So you guys basically just trying to gather as much blubber as you can carry then?
I want to cut as big of a slab as I can that my 13 strength can carry.
Oh.
I just want to
You're
carry
just gonna like
enough
carry
to
this through the woods?
make it not. I just want enough to make it not heavy, but just enough to where I'm not like
I
struggling.
mean, we're really not that far from the ship. So.
Yeah, about the ship. How is that going?
Well,
It's not.
yeah.
Oh.
We kind of crash landed.
Oh, so we're walking again, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably
Okay.
walking.
That's fine. I needed to get my walks in, my miles.
Your steps.
Yeah. My hops, you mean?
Your hops.
Anyways, where's Frank?
Where'd you put him?
Yeah, we're
He was on a ship with you guys. Where'd you put my son?
He's probably in the air whale.
No.
I thought you were carrying him.
No, I told you he's gonna stay right there. I would not put him in danger's way like that. If I was gonna go and I would not be like, oh yeah, Frank, come follow me. No, that's messed
Did
up.
Frank survive the shipwreck?
Please say yes.
Moon, you look down at your shirt, and in your like little front pocket, you notice that it's like really wet and
Ew.
mushy.
Ugh. I want to look. I want to
But you
look
don't.
inside my front pocket. What's in there?
Just for a second, when you like feel and you get this kind of thought in your head that it might have been Frank. Got crushed from all the toppling and turning. And then you feel a little squirming in your little side satchel.
Okay, don't you do that to
And
me.
you see a little eyes poke up, and he like comes out of the bag and perches up on your shoulder.
Frank, I thought I lost you, buddy. Are you okay?
He just looks up at you.
Nod once for yes.
He
Side
kinda,
to side for no.
he just like sticks his tongue out to smell the area.
I want to feed him some blubber.
I don't
Like-
think he understands or able to communicate unless you're using the spell.
Well, I
I
did
think
use
so,
the spell,
too.
but I couldn't talk to the skyfish.
Oh, how long did your spell last?
Well, I did it earlier when we were trying to do the fish, but it never registered, so I couldn't do it again.
Oh, I see
Well,
wild
how long-
shape. Speak with animals 39 minutes ago. Jeez.
Well, yeah, but combat's so
Yeah.
fast.
Uh,
It lasts 10 minutes.
okay, it was after the first one. Yeah, my bad, Moon. I didn't catch that.
That's alright. That's why I jumped on his head. Well, yeah, I guess I'll be talking to Frank instead.
Yeah.
Frank's probably mad.
We were almost goners back there.
You weren't supposed to follow me.
Where was I supposed to go?
You were supposed to stay with your auntie.
Wait, what?
What is what's an auntie?
That's Alex. That's here. It's your it's part of your family. Yeah. Well, the tall one. She's your auntie. I mean, technically, everyone's tall.
Is
but,
Moon like just pointing at me while talking to the salamander?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, it's just like looking it up and kind of like turning its head a little bit. You see its tongue come out. It looks like it's just trying to smell the air. Well, I mean,
I guess I'll I'll stick with Auntie if things get dangerous.
Yeah, she'll make sure you're safe if I'm not here. Which I'm usually here, but if I'm not here, you stay with her, okay?
Well, maybe you could make me some armor or something that'll protect me.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see here, okay? I'll be working on that very soon, okay? But do you? I know it's kind of a weird subject, but do you like fish?
I don't know. That's weird. I
Do you
usually like
want to-
bugs.
Do you want
You know.
to try fish? We have plenty of fish if you want to try it.
Okay.
Okay, so I cut him like a little piece. It's like, here you go.
Um,
I suppose protein is protein.
Remember what I
kinda-
said about staying out after dark?
Was that your stomach, Frank?
What? What's the stomach?
that's our cue to leave. I start
Yeah, I think
dragging
so.
my slab back. I guess
Yeah,
I'm gonna try and like
stuff
carry it
like
over my
that.
shoulders like a cape.
I just imagine you.
Yeah, I guess I'll help him out. I already got what I needed for my blubber. I'll help carry the slab.
Okay. So you guys are two-manning the slab here. Alexandria, you were able to find some wildflowers amongst the area. Remember you said something about that.
Yeah.
Kind of place them. In, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, just place them on top of his head. And like just touch him, like pat him. Sorry.
I'm also sorry, and thank you for the blubber.
You just hear,
Yeah, it's delicious.
Alright. Remember what I said about being outside after dark moon?
Usually, you have homework.
No. To like go back inside. Remember?
Oh,
Like,
right.
be out alone at night.
Yeah, because we always have
Is it
homework at
dangerous?
nighttime.
Yes, because we have to do our homework. So we gotta
Oh.
find a place
Right. Okay, let's go do
to
our
do our
homework.
homework.
I need to go touch up on my magic anyways.
So I will start following Bjorn and Rajan.
okay.
Well, I guess we're leaving, Frank.
Did
Actually,
everybody take a long rest, by the way? I forgot. With your level ups.
No.
No.
Okay.
No, I didn't. I just didn't because I figured it was like we were,
Yeah,
Um,
like we had just come out of that combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure.
Yeah, we probably need to find somewhere, is what I was thinking.
All right. And then somebody was about to say something before I said that.
Oh. If you're referring to me reassuring Frank that we're leaving, that was it.
Okay. All right. You guys can see a little bit of light ahead as Captain Rose has kind of lit a few torches and posted them along the ship as she's kind of making her rounds, trying to inspect all the total damage. And let's say you guys are about like 200 feet off or so as you're approaching. As you continue along, if anybody's like actively looking out, go ahead and make a perception check for me.
For sure.
Oh yeah!
What?
That definitely doesn't make that one feel better, anyways.
Well, I feel okay about it.
You're like, it doesn't phase me anymore.
It'll be fine. Probably.
It'll be fine.
Thorn off into the distance, you know, I guess I would say everybody could probably hear like the howling of wolves. Thorn, you see, or you can hear movement in the forest on the southern side. The same side that you saw the wolves splitting, or the eyes splitting away, Alexandria.
Mm-hmm.
Moon, you can hear that, but then as you're also proceeding, you can hear what sounds like dashing through the woods, getting closer and closer to you on the northern side. Except for you just got back, so you didn't hear any of that.
Yeah, I did.
Moon, you hear dashing through the woods, but not on a one-horse open sleigh.
Oh my god, I was just thinking that.
You you hear running, like sprinting through the forest floor at a rapid pace, coming directly towards you from the northern side of the path. And as it gets even closer, you are all able to hear
Whoa.
Sounds like some puppies.
Puppies?
as at first, Moon, with your natural 20, you see this large man sprints up and like stops and places his hand on a tree, and you begin to see his body like tear away, and what you can see through the edge of Thorn's torchlight is this. Let me find the picture. Evan, you'll like this.
Ah.
Whoa.
Oh,
Yeah.
God. It
are we?
I see what you did there.
And then shortly after, you hear something similar, but a little bit higher pitched, and you notice coming from the southern edge of the path. A few of these.
Mm.
Alexandria? Puppy!
Yeah, I'm just gonna like look at Alexandria.
I guess we can finish carrying this later.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly put it down.
I'm gonna draw my sword.
Kind of getting a stance, like a protective stance.
Yeah.
Alexandria was given a point of inspiration earlier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna lay down the poop
Thank you.
in front of him.
The poop.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe might help. Who knows?
Yeah, I mean they have strong noses, don't they?
Yeah. But also, like dogs are gross. So who knows?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Question.
Werewolves.
What's up? It's nighttime, but I'm gonna change the darkness level just for this stream here.
How? Well, never mind.
Now you're good.
Slept
Let's go ahead and take like a 5-minute break here too.
Okay.
All right, peeps, we'll be back.
See what happens.
Just wanna make sure we're
I
all
am.
on the same page.
I'm gonna stay close, hidden but close near Thorn, just in case he needs help.
In case he needs help.
I'm gonna be
Okay.
hiding in the bushes, but like in the same like range of him.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
All right. For all intents and purposes, please roll for initiative.
So I guess that not engaging didn't work.
Well, you don't have to engage. This is more just about keeping like a turn order.
That one.
Turn order for me to be able to keep track, and so that way everybody can take turns deciding what they would like to do.
Oh, whoops. I rolled the wrong one.
Dang. We didn't roll very well, guys. Oh, you guys rolled fine.
All right. This one over here. You see it kind of looks over towards you guys as it breaks through the tree line here. And then you see it kind of like drop to all fours and dashes over
Mm.
and begins to like waylay on it. Open claws.
Dang.
Raijin, it's your turn.
I'll hold my action. I'll just kind of look at the bear guy. Be like, "Hey man, you okay? You need any help?" Oh, okay, gotcha. Loud and clear.
All right.
What
What
did you
action are you
say?
holding?
I will just prepare myself in case a werewolf comes at me.
Okay.
But I will I'll move slightly forward.
Well, are you
Right.
holding like an action to like attack, to defend yourself?
Yeah, just
Are
to
you gonna
defend.
hold a spell?
No, just to defend.
Okay, so you can just take the dodge action then. You don't have to hold your
Okay.
action. Like holding your action, you can. If you hold an action, you can use your reaction for whatever you're specifically holding an action for. Because that's
Oh,
like a
okay.
whole different thing. But you can take the dodge action, which gives anybody who tries to attack you until the end of your next turn disadvantage on their attacks.
No, yeah, I'll take the dodge action. That seems
Okay.
about right.
Thorn, your turn.
Bjorn will run up to this one and make sure use my bonus action to manifest my echo
Okay.
here. And flavor wise, like my shadow, wherever it is, there's some sort of shadow, even from the moonlight or I guess starlight, like grows out over to that spot and like comes up.
Okay.
And I will now, let's see. You take the attack. I should maybe make one. Okay, I'm going to attack this guy.
All right. Make your attack roll.
And is he flanked?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
Came in swinging.
Boom. Oh, it's okay. And that will end my turn.
Okay.
I also like dropped my torch before I ran in, so it's like on the ground,
Okay.
back behind Alexandria. So I guess that provides my shadows.
Nice.
All right. All right. That brings us to you run up, manifest your shadowy echo, and it turns its gaze from the werebear just after you slash it, looks over, and it's going to go to swing on you. And you're able to like throw up the broadside of your blade as it catches it. You can hear the as its claws come slashing down against your steel, and you're able to fend off the attack. However, even with the nat 1, you can feel the intense weight from the strength of the beast coming down on you. Moon, it's your turn.
Yeah. So what I do is actually, I'm over here, actually near Bjorn. I've been following him along in the bushes. And then what I want to do is druidcraft a little laser beam coming from my little finger paw. And just go like that. In a circle. On the floor so the werewolves can see it.
What are you druid crafting again? I'm sorry.
Just a little light coming from my finger. That way it makes it look like a little laser.
Okay. What are you trying? what are you trying to do with it? Or what are you trying to get out of this?
I just want to distract them with the little laser.
Okay,
Trying to
So
make
you-
him chase it like
Okay,
a,
so you're,
like a
so
dog
you're making
or
him
a
try
cat.
to chase it. Okay. All right.
Over here.
Make a deception or a persuasion, then possibly.
Come here.
Does Alexandria have to as well?
Yeah, you conjure the light on the ground, and they look at it for just a split second, and then you see their eyes focus back up on the bear. You gather the thought that maybe it would have possibly worked slightly better if they were cats instead of dogs.
I see.
The laser pointer didn't seem to be effective this time.
Do you have a ball?
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
He's got a bone. Squeaky toys. All right. Is there anything else you'd like to do with your turn? You have a bonus action and your movement.
Yeah. What I would want to do is just, I just want to go. That's my bonus action.
Ooh. Your howl?
Yeah, I'm gonna howl.
All right. Just as soon after, this one goes darting by your shadow.
Yeah, I'll use my reaction to hit it with my shadow.
Okay, make your attack. Uh, 10 just misses.
Rats.
As it runs up again, you just see it like start to waylay the fury of claws against the giant werebear as they're in like this intense slashing and biting, clawing sort of grappling fight over here on the off to the side of the path. And that brings us to Night Fury.
I'm struggling. Alexandria is going to move closer.
Okay.
And then, hold her action for if she gets attacked.
Okay.
Yes. She's like observing the werewolves and their behaviors too. Alright. That's it. The end of my turn.
Okay. The werebear's turn, as they're in a vicious brawl over here. The werewolves come up and both slash at him. You see one of the attacks lands, and like this giant gash goes across the werebear's chest as it begins to bleed a little bit. You see like some hair go flying off to the side. The werebear grabs out and just picks up one of the werewolves up and does like basically like a choke slam, just grabs it by the throat, slams it down on the ground, and just like growls really loud out like in its face, and you can hear like the growl sort of echo and bounce off between the walls and this little path that you guys are in. That brings us to this first one. As it's looking at the other werewolf that's pinned to the ground, it jumps on the back of the werebear, and you see it begin to like do like a couple of slashing attacks like directly in its back. Raijin, that brings us to you.
All right. Let's see. Okay. All right. Now I'll use my 30 feet of movement. Get right here. And I will. I'll use my breath attack.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I wrote. Oh, there we go. Oh, perfect. Oh, wait. How do I? There you go. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. There you go. Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
I will instead just choose to channel Divinity Destructive Wrath.
Okay. Perfect. All right, so on a failed save, the creature takes 1d10. Okay. So they need to make some dex saves here for the first werewolf. 17. For the second werewolf. A 9 for the werebear. A 6. Okay, so full damage. 10. And then 10. Oops. Oh gosh. And then 5. Alright, nice. Raijin charges forward. You see his jaw drop a little bit, and a glowing blue kind of begins to emanate from his jaws as a burst of lightning comes streaming out in a line, and you see it like clash and bounce off between all three of these lichens over here as they get electrocuted. You can see like some of the hairs turn black and they begin to smoke up a little bit. Thorn.
I will melee the one in front of me.
Okay.
The heck?
Mm.
Oh, there we go. Keeps telling me like something code doesn't. I meant to do advantage.
Yeah. Roll again.
Yes. .24 hit.
Yeah, for sure.
Eight damage.
Damage. Okay.
I'm gonna bonus action to melee again with my shadow.
All right.
To creature. $17.
17 hits.
8 damage.
8 damage. Nice. All right. Yeah, definitely taking
Ends
some
my turn.
damage. Okay. Which brings us to this one. He will go to slash at you again. 14 does not hit.
Misses.
You're able to parry the slash again. but just like before, you can feel like the intense weight behind the creature's attack from the brute strength. Moon, your turn. What would you like to do?
So, I figured, okay, the laser didn't work. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try to affect their sense of smell and see if they're deterred by it.
The poop.
No, actually, I'm gonna druid craft to make it smell like a skunk that's nearby.
Nice.
Okay.
We all make con saves.
Go ahead and make a deception check for me. Go ahead and do it with advantage, since I feel like Moon really knows how to make a good skunk smell.
Oh, there's no deception.
There is.
Oh,
It's after athletics.
advantage.
All right. And where are you doing that at? The one next to you?
Mhm.
You see it turns over and dashes away from you, creating some opportunity attacks.
Yeah. I'm attacking.
I'm attacking.
Would it be still technically flanked as it ran away?
Yeah, you can make it with advantage.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice.
Double 18s.
Both will hit.
Min damage. 7.
All right. Yeah, that one's looking a little rough. All right, Moon, is there anything else you'd like to do?
No.
Okay. You see as it darted over, they kind of have this one surrounded now. As they kind of take turns trying to pick it apart, you begin to see it. The werebear sort of gets up on its back legs there, or no, it's always on the back legs. It's not in the bear form. Begins to back up slowly, looking like, you know, since it's outnumbered, it's kind of like looking for an opening. Night Fury.
Werebear.
Begin to see the sun just peeking over the horizon, kind of cutting in through the tree line here now, as it's slowly becoming closer and closer to dawn.
She's gonna move this way. Alexandria is gonna move this way, and then again, just hold her action in case anyone attacks her.
Okay. You then see the werebear backs up even more. You see the wolves like try to claw at him as he's backing up, and then you just see him turn, drop to all fours, and begins to dart out. Oops. At this point, you can see the werewolves huffing and puffing. And they all kind of turn to face towards you guys. looking at you with these deep, bright yellow eyes, with these very dark pupils kind of piercing at you. You see their ears flare up a little bit, and as they're heavily breathing, they can see the dawn coming, and you see them kind of like hunch over a little bit, and they begin to slowly change as the fur and the claws kind of dither, and the fur kind of drops off of their bodies as they take on a humanoid form. What are you all doing here? You could have been killed.
What are you guys doing here?
We're protectors of the woods. You guys almost got mauled by the cursed beast.
The cursed beast.
You must not be from around here. You've never heard of the young man.
No.
Insight?
Is Evan inciting or is Thorn inciting? You can roll on it. It's
Thorn.
fine.
That
No, you're good. I'm just kidding.
they've like followed us. You know what I mean?
Right.
Well,
Plus, I
As,
live like down the street.
As these pretty ripped dudes, like just drenched in sweat, heavy breathing, just trying to regain their own sense of self and trying to catch their breath. It doesn't appear like they're being disingenuous.
they called him the cursed one? Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure I had that down correctly.
Y'all smell that skunk?
Yeah.
I don't think it worked.
Yeah, good job. Whatever you did, it worked.
Probably.
Gonna ignore the fact that it was the sun. I'm just gonna help it along.
Yeah.
So they kind of like look over. Well, you can see why you're here.
No kidding.
Wow.
Pretty dangerous to venture at night, though.
Well, we didn't
Yeah.
really have a choice.
No, you don't say.
Hey, Moon?
Hey, you want
What
some
did I
of these
say?
berries?
Why isn't it
did I
safe
say?
to adventure at night?
You want some of these berries?
Oh my god.
So you don't get jumped by werewolves?
Or worse.
Or
More
worse.
importantly, what we just
Just
fought
the
off
first one
from
you talk.
killing
talking
you
about?
guys.
So you're aware that you're aware.
Well,
If it was that important, I feel like you wouldn't have attacked me.
you did try to cut him yourself, right?
Right.
We
It
We're
could have
not
changed my
always-
decision.
we're not always the best thinkers in that form. Sometimes our
Wow.
judgment's not always the greatest. If you feel me.
Hmm.
You got
I'd rather
compensation.
not.
More
I'd rather have compensation.
a little more bestial mindset, so to speak. The tempers can be very short. Unfortunately, it kind of a slight drawback from the gift.
Hmm.
So why are y'all gifted and they're cursed? What makes the difference?
That's a
That's
great
good question. Yeah.
Well,
Alexandria's just taking notes.
it all starts out as a gift, but something's different about the young man.
Is it because he's young?
His father used to be in reverse roles. He'd roam the mountains, the forest over here, protect the villages to the south from our kind. And then whenever we finally wised up, this happened.
Hmm.
As if we've reversed roles, but I don't understand how that's happened. It's just not the same. He doesn't look right. He looks sick. You can see it in the eyes. It's almost like there's a sickness kind of growing in the woods.
Sounds kind of
Mm.
like something y'all were investigating.
Sounds like something Moon was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does sound familiar.
Could it be the same thing?
Probably.
Did what your family, land, the people who lived where you're from, were they
The animals?
aggressive
They were.
because of the sickness, though?
Whatever sickness was in there, yeah, I think it might be affecting them.
Hmm.
Say, what's your name, protectors?
I'm Les. These are my brothers, Jaren and Tyrion.
And
Oh,
how did
sorry.
you become blessed?
We were born with this, passed on.
From who?
Their parents.
Well, they typically say that it's a trait passed on by the father, but I don't really know that much about genetics.
You don't know your dad?
Oh. You might have
They
to
kind of
figure
like
it
look
out.
at each other. Anyways,
Well,
Oh,
what can you tell
no.
us about Mr. Bear that fled? What's his
well,
deal?
like we said, he hasn't been right for some time. Believe me, we wish we were on the same side. We don't want to have to fight him. But it's almost like just filled with rage. I mean, even in the lichen form, you know, of course we're pretty aggressive, but this is far beyond that. It's something else.
Hmm.
So,
Can we
technically
reason with him? Like now that the sun is out? dimension he change back to?
Does he change back?
Or does it work like if you change because of the moon and he changes because of the sun?
Maybe. We don't really know.
But you've been
And
fighting it.
haven't seen the moon in quite some time, so I'm not sure how that completely affects the changing process. Kind of just do it at will.
So, I got a question. So you're saying the folk tales about the old man are true.
Yeah,
They're not just legends.
yeah. My grandfathers used to tell us tales about running from the old man, getting whooped.
He told you tales.
Okay.
You know, we'd try to take advantage and do what we could to cause chaos and mischief. And he was there to keep them in check. Used to be a competition, almost. But as the years go on, the forests get smaller. Kind of just thought we maybe needed to stick together and protect what's ours. And then, of course, that's when things happen. We finally thought we were going to be, teaming up with the werebear, but it seems. Do you believe in karma?
Hmm. Yeah.
So
Maybe it's just an endless
you're
cycle that
saying
we can't get out
you're
of.
saying his son has bad karma because his dad was so good? I'm
No, I'm
lost.
saying we have bad karma because now that we're trying to preserve the land and do what's right, then the werebear. It's
Mm.
almost like we traded places. We were hoping to team up, but as soon as it happened, the young man became sick.
Can you describe the sickness?
Is the old man still alive?
I don't know.
Hmm. How long do they live?
Well, I mean,
Would it depend on their like? Oh, that's weird.
I mean, I don't live forever.
In
Of
the
course,
history books,
the legends have always told the old man being immortal, but nobody's seen the old man in quite some time.
Hmm. When's the last time y'all have even seen or heard any rumors about, the old man?
Just stories. Mainly for us, it was stories about the young man taking his place.
Hmm.
Because maybe this will all give us insight into the sickness y'all are studying as well.
Yeah.
we could try and find him.
Yeah. We just need a good starting point. Something to go off of.
Well, there are a few caves around here. I suppose Those would be the best choices to hide out.
Hmm.
Well, that's
Pretty
something
well
at
on
least.
each corner of the forest. I
You
guess
could
we
probably
try
go
there.
ask the village.
Hmm.
I kind of want to get information about this legend. Just something doesn't seem right.
What legend is that?
The one where they're saying that they're gifted, but the other one's cursed, and why? Just because their dad or granddad says? I don't know. It seems weird.
They're just saying that he's cursed because
He's like
tainted
aggressive.
by like
Sick.
some sort of evil sickness.
Yeah.
He's aggressive, similar to the animals that you had in your home forest.
Oh, I
Almost
see.
like magically rabid.
Yeah.
And we got two options. We wander blindly. Two, possibly see if any villagers at the Tranquil have any information whatsoever, even if it's just rumors, because rumors
Yeah.
could be true.
Yep. I mean, yeah.
Because apparently this one's true.
Because we can't just be wasting time and then, it become night again. These guys lose their mind. No offense,
You guys
guys.
change every night?
Only if we need to.
I want compensation for you attacking us. What the frick?
He's right. I did attack him first.
True.
And just in that
Yeah.
moment, you
And
guys.
then the other two ignored us. So I think yeah.
Sorry about that lightning bolt, by the way.
I grew up with stories about you guys being the bad guys, and
Yeah, y'all seem pretty
Well.
okay.
I didn't want to be werewolf food.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, it's understandable. Off towards the ship, you guys hear a scream. It
Ah,
sounds like Captain Rose.
I'm gonna run.
Well, that's
Yeah.
our captain, right? We need to
Yeah,
get
we
to
gotta
her.
go. Sorry.
They're just like, what? And as you guys like take off,
I have a lot of questions though.
yeah, they don't leave.
But
They're just
what
standing there
about-
like watching you guys go check out the scream, and as you guys like come around the corner, and you can hear the scream stop, and you come around the corner and you see Captain Rose. My ship. It's
So
ruined.
dramatic. We thought you were dying.
You know how fast we ran over here?
Without my ship, I am dying.
I'm so tired.
What a drama queen.
Captain, get a grip.
There will be other ships.
It's like, well, it's hopeless. We're gonna die out here.
Oh my god. Well,
You know what? I need a nap.
Listen,
Yeah.
why don't you come with us? We met some wonderful people.
Oh, some werewolves? Great.
Wonderful people.
Yep. The Forest of Death.
awesome.
Yep. Almost got eaten by a whale. You did get eaten by a whale. You know what?
Yeah.
It's been a long day. I, almost got robbed by some orc cutthroats, and then almost murdered by a flying fish. and then you guys were almost eaten by wolves and bears, you know what? I'm just gonna go to my quarters, lock the door, and go to sleep. I'll
It's valid.
All right, don't come out at night.
You
We
don't.
had a
Yeah.
long couple of days.
You want me to cook you like a little warm soup for you to calm the nerves? You know.
You just see like these giant like bags under her eyes, and she's just staring at you with like a death stare, and then just slams the door.
If you make her the soup, she'll eat it probably.
She will. I mean, she'll be angry, but she'll eat it.
Just saying. I'll
She's
make her
probably
feel a
just
little
little
bit better.
She's probably just a little hangry, you know. I would
Well,
say.
I
And you
think
hear
she
like through the door, "I'm not
like-
angry."
Yeah, I think
Oh.
she just lost like her livelihood.
Get another ship. She'll be fine. I'm gonna cook her that soup.
Do you know how much ships cost?
Yeah, a lot.
While they're having
I
this
don't know how much
conversation,
cost.
can I come lugging the
Whale fat.
slab of blubber with my shadow, like holding the other end? Like, they're just like,
Yeah, sure.
hey, well,
I could
we got
just
this
make-
secure.
I could make her a money tree. It's fine.
You know, we could
Oh my
probably
God.
sell some of this whale blubber
Yo,
in town
wait,
or something.
Oh,
anyone
I'm
have
selling
a
all of
berry?
this.
Anyone have a berry? I could do it right now.
So I imagine Theorn and Raijin are just like holding giant slabs of whale blubber, and Alexandria and Moon are kind of like walking away from the captain's quarters door, and Moon's just like, I can make them a money tree. Why are they complaining? And then it fades out, and then we'll pick up from here.
GG.
GG.
Thanks everybody
G-
for watching the stream.
G.
I'm just
Yeah.
saying, skyfish blubber has to be rare.
Yeah,
They're
for
not even
sure.
seen. They're gonna make a pretty penny.
I just can't believe y'all didn't.
Technically, it's not a fish. It's like a whale.
Mm.
It's,
I'm
you know,
gonna talk
an
to
animal.
them, see what was wrong with them, or y'all just wanted to shoot them.
Could have used spare the dying on it.
Oh,
Probably could have healed it even.
no, it was
Mm,
already
good.
dead.
Do it.
I don't know. The falling damage was probably pretty severe.
Fairly fatal and stuff.
It had a lot of health though.
Yeah.
Good.
Y'all did so much damage to it, and it was still coming at us.
Right after Alexandria said, "Oh yeah, it sounds like it's in trouble," I was like,
Mm.
"I need to help it."
Well, look up a Sky Leviathan and see how much health it has. It's fun.
Now I can
Hey.
turn into a skyfish. I've seen the skyfish.
Yeah,
It
get some
wasn't
levels
a
in there.
fish. Its tail showed that it was a mammal. I'm just saying.
Can turn into a
Technically.
Mammal guys.
Technically.
technically.
Okay.
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 Next stream is
Peach.
Sunday.
I believe so.
Say
Yep.
hi to the pug.
Spooky game in the sink.
And there is Mochi the pug.
Mochi the pug.
Nice.
We're still live.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still live.
Oh, okay.
Okay, bye
Just
everyone.
chilling. Bye, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Week.
Adios.